This is our budget car project. Mark 5 Golf, Corsa. Now see this? VW up. The way the Skoda owners call it a Skoda.
5-speed manual, not a 6. There you go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Nah,
This is what the car's left behind.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Envy Motorsport channel. In this episode, we're going car shopping, real car shopping. What the? It's funny, we went out the other night, didn't we?
Don't matter if you can't for the road or tracks. Mexico on the lanes, or Donington doing up laps. Car man, I got lads doing up max, maximum power. Cars get gapped.
In our G80, against all of these £500 street races. It was hilarious, but that's inspired me. And I'm doing it for the guys at home. You guys wanted a budget car build, so we're gonna do it today. This is what we're looking at, really, isn't it? Budget car shopping. Look at this. Corsa, not really my thing. This is nice. Mark 5 Golf, 1.4 TSI. Not the best engine. It's the twin charge, supercharged, turbocharged one. But I mean, you take the engine out, 4-wheel drive it, R32 engine. You're laughing? How much is that worth? About £1,000. 318D. Don't know about the mileage. What's the mileage in there? It's got 68,000 miles.
Well,
which ain't bad.
6,800.
It's, well, £6,800. That's not really a budget car, is it? I don't know, man. It's so hard finding a car of this age, this sort of budget, without knowing the history. Yeah. The guys from Car Vertical have hooked up with us and given us the opportunity to do some history checks on our potential next project car. So yeah, there's a huge array of cars here. Hardly any budget things, but I mean, I think we need to search for a car with like a budget in mind, and then type in the reg number in the Car Vertical website and see the history before we go view the car. So this is all kind of new to me. I say new, like I haven't bought a second-hand car in a long time, but it's pointless driving around trying to find a car on the dealership without knowing what we're looking for. So there's so many different cars we can look at, but I think having a budget in mind is key. So we've filtered it down to a couple of cars. Well, there's only a couple of cars on the market for less than £1,000, so it is quite difficult. I mean, you're looking at Seat Leons, Mark 5, non-GTIs, BMWs, again, Tourings keep popping up. I mean, I keep looking at E46 M3s.
Over budget, right?
Way over budget, and they're creeping up as well, like 15, 16 grand, but it's hard finding a good one. But like, look at this, E46 318i Touring, potential like engine swap, yeah, wide body conversion, 19-inch wheels, or like the E36 Touring, which is a bit more expensive, surprisingly. It's an older car. But you know what we need to do? We need to do some checks on these cars, because I've seen a VW Passat as well. I've just put the reg into Car Vertical, and the mileage being tampered with it. It's possibly stolen. It's been involved in an accident, but there's no finance outstanding. So it's got a green tick on finance. Oh my God, look at that. Absolute write-off. Now the crazy thing is, the car's fully repaired and it's driving on the road, and it's got all of these kind of outstanding elements and red flags from Car Vertical, and without this kind of data, you'd never know. Crazy, innit? When we say budget car build, we haven't got much to work on. It's £1,000, so what are you going to get for that, and what can we do to it? That is the key. Now, I don't really know what we can do to a 318 Touring, but I'll put the reg in. Mileage is good, no thefts, no accidents, no finance. Now, it's got all the previous MOT history with all the advisories on there, all in one place. There's no outstanding finance, and all the kind of, you know, seizure records, restrictions, import, export, because that's a common thing now. Cars are being exported as damaged, coming back in as non-damaged, so it checks all of that. And the mileage, look, it's got 188,000 miles on there, and it's, you know, it's gone up beautifully. But this place with this E46, I've got a couple of E46s, a couple of M3s, a couple of other cars that are below £1,000 as well. So, I mean, this has been valued by Car Vertical at £595. So it's well over the value of the car, but we're buying from a dealership. So do you know what I mean? It says it there. When the seller is a company, they're going to charge between, you know, £1,100.
So can I use that Car Vertical?
Of course you can. And for you guys at home, I'll leave a link below in the description so you guys can get 10% off too. So I think we should jump in the car and go have a look at a couple of these. Anyway, tank full, ready to go to this place in Milton Keynes. Why is it still talking? Typical woman.
Oh, everyone, stop being Andrew Tate.
What? He's trying to sideswipe me? It's crazy because I haven't bought a second-hand car in over 8 years.
No way.
So it's going to be like, I'm going to be like that guy who doesn't know about second-hand cars and what to check.
You need to check for
So what do I need to check for?
You need to look in the boot, check it's got the locking nut.
Okay, so you're the second-hand guy.
I'm the car guy.
You're the car guy, basically.
car
You're
guy.
the guy who buys second-hand cars, who's got so much experience.
Go with his mates on the weekend.
Yeah. Well, you can advise me today.
Yeah.
Because all I know how to do is buy, click, new builds. Is that a G82? Should we let him go? Shotgun, mate. I call shotgun. I've got work to do. I've just had a tune request from America and a tune request from Germany, mate. So I need to get these tunes done. So you're gonna have to drive. You like driving this car, really, don't you? Designated driver. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna buy a Bentley, bro. W12, 700 brake horsepower. I'm gonna be sitting in the back.
I'll wear a suit to work.
I'm gonna be sitting in the back. I've got work to do. We've got a boot mod request from America, N55 tuning. Obviously we support boot mod and MHD. I do request, guys, though, you do send the data log of the car completely stock. Is it still recording? I don't know how to use this. Yes, I do request, guys, that you do provide a data log of the car stock when you are requesting the tune with all the hardware on there, so I can build up a calibration. All the multi-map stuff on MHD and on boot mod can be done after. My focal point is getting the car performing well and tuned well, and then we can make all of them adjustments at a later time. If you've got any tune requests from outside of the UK, make sure you give us a shout, drop me an email, drop me a message. So yeah, keep me working on the side of the road. Wait, what are you? Alright, calm down, I'm trying to work here. Boy, look at the B-roll. So here we are, mate. Milton Keynes, Binker. Never heard of this place. But it's a wicked kind of setup. All sorts of cars, yeah. All sorts. Look at this. A Dacia Stepway. That's not our car. But yeah, what it is, it's a buy it now car auction. So you set up the business as a car auction. So you're not tied into dealership warranties and guarantees and all of this stuff. So you're literally at an auction buying it now. Clever, isn't it? So whatever we buy today, it's got to be right, because there's no coming back. So our budget car build, mate, something with potential. Mark 5 GTI. Is that edition 30? Edition 30. It's a KL4. Can make a nice little track car. 3-door as well. That's rare. Make a nice little track car out of that. Don't forget, we're going home with a car today. It's not we come around to tyre kick. This is the last place that we need to get a car from. The other places we're absolute. Yeah. VW up. Imagine that with like a 2-litre TFSI engine. Stick it up, NVM. Number plate, call NVM. Courtesy car. Potential. E92. Oh, look at this. Luxury car projects. Yes?
Incoming.
Incoming.
Nice paint.
Oh, that's amazing. That's not paint, that's a wrap. Someone's wrapped it in glitter black. Nah, this would be epic, isn't it? Z4, I'm not a massive fan of the soft top version. The coupes are amazing, but look how much engine bay space you've got. So imagine the type of engines you can get in there. The potential is phenomenal. E92 M3 V8, absolutely love these cars. But again, not much potential. But that engine in that Z4 would be mint. Do you get it? So it's like engine swaps, kind of bodywork, all of that is what I'm trying to kind of create here. Imagine this E46 M3 with like a DCT swap or ZF8 swap.
Mad. That'd
be crazy. But yeah, huge right. Oh yeah. That what's in it? Calvin car diary. I'm a bit starstruck, mate. Is this Calvin's place?
That's definitely him, isn't it?
Imagine it's not him and we go up 2 minutes like, I'm not Calvin, mate.
Alright, mate.
I didn't know this place is yours.
What are you doing here? Are you serious? You didn't know Beanco was mine?
I didn't know.
Oh,
I've always attached you to like the car buying shop and all of them little huts.
Okay, so there is two sides of our business. There's a car buying shop, and then Beanco's basically like the back end of the car buying shop.
Ah, okay.
So I spend a lot of my time here.
If you guys don't know, this is Calvin Car Diary, the legend, the E46 M3 guy now.
I love my E46. I've got loads of them. I've got loads of E46 M3.
That's one of the main reasons why we came down here today, because it's got such a huge array of cars, and the E46 M3 is the one I want, but it's not got enough potential for us.
So hold on, so you want to get a project car, yeah?
So yeah, our channel is kind of like everyone's saying, you know, a lot of the cars that we do and modify is out of reach for them, so they want a budget car build.
Low budget, yeah. I
want to buy something with like no vision, and then make it into a project car. So have you got anything for us?
Well,
I mean, yeah, obviously,
I've got plenty of cars.
You've got plenty of cars.
Plenty of cars. It's a hard one, isn't it? Because low budget, you rule everything out, didn't you? How low budget is your low budget?
I think about £1,000.
Really? £1,000?
Because that's so achievable, isn't it? It's so achievable. If we could walk away here with £1,000 car and build a project out of it, that would be immense, right? But I know it's going to be tight, isn't it?
The days of getting a car, like, even for me as a trader, selling a car with a margin in it, making a little bit of a profit with an MOT that's running, that's difficult. Like, things have moved on.
Yeah.
But not to say on the open market, if you go on eBay and that.
Oh mate, we've been through it. We've been through the whole eBay already today. We've been through Facebook Marketplace is terrible. Mate, we were running in through the car vertical checks, and you'd be surprised. Like, there's cars with mileage that go up and down. There's cars with like Cat S, Cat
accidents
N.
galore.
Oh, it's crazy at the moment.
You like your German cars, don't you?
Has to be German.
It's got to be German.
That's a prerequisite.
So it ain't going to be a Vauxhall. So we're ruling out Fords and Vauxhalls.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got to be German.
Yeah.
People on YouTube love a German car as well.
They do, yeah.
It can't be an E46 M3 because they're too much money.
I just think, at the moment, I don't think there's enough potential. And I think for us, we want to be able to get, you know, like...
a relatable car. I know what you're saying.
A relatable car at a budget that can build into something else. So I need a manual gearbox.
So you want?
It gets longer, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the filter we're applying to Calvin now is like German 6-speed manual, and it's cheap as possible.
Cheapest BM you got, mate. That's what we need.
That's the question. Do you know what? I'm terrible. I'm not too in touch with all the stock here, but we've got BMWs everywhere, and I like to buy low budget BMWs as well. I like to film that sort of thing. So we must have something here. We must have something here.
We had a walk around, so.
You've had a look already,
yeah? So I don't know if you can give us some details on a couple of cars.
Yeah, of course I can. So I've got all my ads up on my screen, right?
Wicked.
We've got a lot of E46s here.
I can tell.
This one here, convertible. Is that a bit of you?
I don't think I've got the hair for it, I'll be honest. What's it priced at?
So that's £3,300, so that's going to be a bit too much money.
That's a lot of money.
But it's done 87,000 miles.
Oh, well.
So it's decent mileage.
06 plate.
It's a 318 2 litres 4-cylinder engine, so not too excited about that. Too much money in it.
You know what's funny? Like, the engine, I think at this moment in time isn't a big issue because we've got plans to do a bit of a conversion, so it's not a big issue. But yeah, cab, no. Yeah, I can't do it. Way over budget.
This is all right, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this. Yeah. How much does this retail at?
I'll give you £1,000 for that.
You can have a badge for that.
Let's see what else we've got, mate. Surely this is a bit of you.
Ah, yeah.
728i.
Back seat. Long wheelbase.
I don't know. Nah, it's not a long. They're just long, aren't they?
Oh,
this ain't a long wheelbase. Though.
Okay.
728i. It's a sport as well. It's got some big gangster exhaust tips in the back.
Definitely gangster.
Big exhaust, big engine,
tinted windows.
Looks the part, but the price.
What is it?
£3,500. Too much money for you, isn't it?
It's a lot of car, though. It's a lot.
It is a lot. Well, look, brand new, that would have been what, 30 grand, 40 grand?
That would, yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, for 3 grand, and it's still drivable, MOT'd, and
it looks the part, and the values are going up, aren't they? So you ain't gonna go wrong buying that, but if you're gonna start pulling the engine out or doing whatever you plan on doing to it.
But it would be cool, it would be cool.
It would be cool.
It would be cool, but I don't think it's...
It's got to be more lower budget, yeah?
Yeah, it's got to be cheaper.
Right, let's go down the price range. See what else we've got.
We're digging a hole right here, mate.
1 Series, look, there we go. LT58, £3,000. It's got the bigger wheel option as well. Speechless. What engine
Is it a manual?
It is a manual 2-litre diesel, £135 a year road tax.
Oh, wow.
2-litre diesel engines in these are brilliant. They're flywheel issues, that's quite a common problem with them.
Timing chain?
Timing chain, but they're not so bad on the diesels, I don't think. Good on fuel, that's what they are, brilliant on fuel.
Good on fuel, yeah.
But probably, is it a bit too sensible for your liking?
Yeah, I think so. I think, look, if you're going to buy a 1 Series and make it quick, you're going to buy an M140, ain't you?
Not for £1,000. Let's continue looking. Do you know what, mate? I don't even know if I want to part with that car. Look how nice that is.
Skoda! It's the way the Skoda owners call it, a Skoda. Is that German Skoda or is that pre-German?
This is when Skoda became German. So I reckon at this point in its life, they've got the German touch. They started building proper, good, reliable cars. Because back when we were younger, let's face it, Skoda, it weren't a great brand.
No, it wasn't there.
But this one, mate, is special. Let's see how much it is.
Imagine that with a R32 engine in there, 4-wheel drive.
If anyone can do it.
It's true, it's true. Wow, what's it priced at?
One former keeper, yeah. 38,000 miles.
No.
It's got a 1.2 litre petrol engine, manual gearbox as well. 900 quid.
No! We found it! This is the one! I'm actually scratching my head because that's making me think. That'd be mint.
That's a gem, mate.
Oh, mate. That is a gem because
that's
low,
any BMW
mate, low mileage, 1 owner. Yeah, it's red. Yeah, it's got 1.2, but
I don't see many of them on the road.
I don't think I've ever seen one on the road. That's actually got me thinking, mate. Like,
it's NVM red. That's what colour it is.
NVM red. Yeah.
But it's sold a car before.
Yeah, I know. It's a good salesman, isn't he?
So, mate, we've got another BM there. We've got another BM there. Another 3 Series over there. Another little E46 there. That's all right.
I'm not wholly set on a BM. It's just German, and I think BMs are just great value for money.
So you've ruled out the Skoda.
I'm going to put that up there. It's going to be, yeah, definitely. That's ticking the right boxes for its uniqueness.
Yeah.
But how much potential? I don't know.
Do you know what? I think I need to put the price up, and that's too cheap.
It is actually. It is. Oh, this is nice.
That is nice.
That's very nice.
Another E46. It's like E46 land here at the minute, isn't it? Let's see what the price is of that one.
What is it? M Sport bumpers.
Yeah, so it's a sport. It's got the different wheel option, full leather. Has it got it's got a manual gearbox, mate.
Has it actually?
But then conveniently parked next to it is a Touring. You know I love a Touring.
We know he loves the Touring.
Mate,
that is a nice looking Touring.
that is a clean looking Touring. Like,
For some reason, as I've grown older, I prefer an SE to an M Sport.
it's age, isn't it? How old are you now?
I won't mention it on camera.
Really? Yeah. But I'm like that as well.
It's
sensible,
weird.
Touring.
It's weird.
I like comfort. Mate, O2 plate.
I mean, it's got a Boy Racer sunstrip on there, tinted out back windows.
Do you know what? I didn't realise it had that. That's worth 50 quid. Let's find out. Alcantara interior, 5-speed manual. This is actually the cheapest E46 that we've got in stock at the minute, right? It's £1,700. Mate, you're earning loads of money. You're minted. Don't play the skin card with me.
£1,700.
£1,700. That's it. That's the price, mate.
It's a lot of money, isn't it, for an E46?
Hold on. Let me find.
I mean, I'll get a cap value on that. I'll get a car vertical value on that, and then we could probably talk.
Oh, come on.
So I mean, we've kind of had a walk around, and yeah, we're in between a couple of cars on a budget. This one's over budget, that one's under budget. So literally it's between these two cars.
It is. Well, you could go for a Citroen. I mean, it's about
Right,
use.
I'd rather die.
It's about, yeah, budget is the biggest factor here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, why don't I give you the keys, take it for a little drive, see what you think of it, put back and we'll have a chat after.
So although this is Calvin's place, and we do trust Calvin, because obviously like, he's been selling cars for years, but I'm still going to use the car vertical. So I'm going to type in the reg number REO2XYZ, give it a minute while it goes through all the countries, so all over Europe, to see if there was any sort of import, export, any plate changes, all the MOT advisories, the mileage record, whether it's been involved in an accident, everything is showing green, which is amazing. They also give some advisories on what to check when viewing this car, like it says check the condition of tyres, beware of head gasket failure on the 2 litres, check all the fluid, check the colour of the exhaust smoke. So it's all in all, it's a great thing to have, isn't it? Not only does it check the history, it gives you advice, it gives you full confidence in buying a car. And obviously we're confident because we're buying it off Calvin Car Diary.
E46.
Touring?
How's it feeling?
I mean, the engine's quiet.
It's quiet, mate.
188,000 miles, mate. We've got an airbag light on, and we've got a rear tail light on.
Not bad.
Look, the car's what, 20 years old? What are they at the factory? 140 brake horsepower.
Okay.
200 newton meters. Clutch biting point's a bit high, but nice and warm now. It's up to temperature.
Yeah, not bad.
5-speed manual, not a 6 that you get in there.
Alcantara. Decent.
Grey.
Smoke-free car.
Is it?
Yeah.
It smells like a dog car though.
Go on, give it some power. Whoa!
The car's thrown back.
Chase car.
Oh, the brakes are good. Annoying rattles everywhere.
It's nice though. A bit close to you in this.
What do you mean?
Like the G80, I felt, you know what I mean? It's quite small in it, the
it's
cabin.
a smaller car, isn't it? I mean, this is in comparison to probably the 2 Series now, in terms of dimensions internally. But cars get bigger, don't they?
It's nice, a lot of space in the back. Whoa, mate, you're not your G80 now. These twisty country roads.
It's like a boat. It's got potential, hasn't it?
It's got potential.
When I say potential, even at the I could daily drive this like it is.
Yeah, this is to work and back, isn't it? So 188,000 on the clock.
It feels tight, mate.
Feels good for that, yeah. Everything's working.
I'm actually shocked as to how tight it feels.
How's it feel to use a gearbox after about 10 years?
Yeah, manual isn't it, is it? But it's good, I feel more engaged. Like if this was automatic, I'd be very depressed right now. Especially them slushy 6-speed boxes that came in these E46s. Not working?
Guys, Mabs is trying to turn the ABS off now. I'll just advise him not to. Can you just leave it on for one car?
No, I need the traction off. Oh, traction works. Yeah, traction lights flashing. The brakes are really good.
Brakes are fresh.
Phenomenal.
Brakes are brand new.
Do you think we could take this to the Nürburgring and back and it'll survive?
Yeah, easy.
Look at steaming. I mean, it could be they've overfilled the water, or it could be the thermostat ain't opening, or the head gasket's gone, which these are known for, which Car Vertical told us about. So I don't know, let's take it back, speak to Calvin, see what he thinks. I mean, look, the car's 20 years old. It's clean. It's had some repair work on the rear arch, you can tell. It's got good tyres, good brakes. Engine seems to idle fine. Like I said, I'm not an expert in looking for the signs on a 20-year-old car. Like, give me an N55 M135i and I can tell you if it's a shit. I mean, you can tell it's been cared for. It's only got 2 owners, right? It's got, you know, nice blinker bulbs in there. It's got a nice sound system, tinted windows, sun strip. So it's not been neglected as such. It's just buying a car this old is always going to be a risk. And it's a risk that we have to take sometimes.
Right, Mabs, you took it for a test drive, yeah?
Took it for a test drive. It drives okay. Look, it's a 20-year-old car. I'm not going to come here. I'm not going to take the mick, mate. But I mean, it is a bit pricey.
Oh, come on,
it is a bit pricey
mate.
for what it is. And look, it's an unknown car. I haven't bought a second-hand car in over 9 years, mate.
Have you not? See, that's what I mean. You are smashing it. See what I mean?
Smashing it. So for me, it's a bit of unknown.
So you're loaded then, basically.
I'm a bit scared. That's all I'm going to say.
Really?
I'm a bit scared of buying a second-hand car. But rest assured, look, if I'm going to buy a car from anyone, I'm going to buy a car from you. Do you know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
I think it's a decent car and I think it's clean and tidy. It's obviously been looked after. It's got wear and tear, but I'm happy to take it, right?
You want to take it, yeah?
Yeah, if you can do us something on the price.
Mate, I'll give you a little squeeze on the price.
Right.
And if, I mean, you took it for a drive, seems all right. If it breaks down on your journey home, which I hope it bloody doesn't, if it does, bring it back, I'll give you the money back.
You can't say fairer than that.
You can't say fairer than that.
Calvin, it's been a pleasure, mate.
No problem, mate.
Doing business with you. Let's go sign some paperwork.
Enjoy.
It is a budget car build. I've already got so many things in my mind as to what I could potentially do with it. Leave a comment below as to what you guys think of this 318i E46 Touring and what we could potentially do with it. Nah, rock, paper, scissors.
Nah, you cheated.
So you're driving the E46. Listen.
You cheated.
This guy loves driving new cars and different cars, so I've just bought an E46.
Pass me the keys, I'm ready to go.
I've made it back in one piece, but I don't know where Times is. What, mate? Made it back in one piece. Mate, I don't know what I'm doing with this camera.
You was mad. You take this, let me take this. Yeah.
So there you have it, guys, our brand new budget car project for Envy Motorsport. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You'll see more of this project in the next video.